Hey, Soul Tribe family. Listen, I wanted to share something with y'all, okay? Let me tell you something. When it comes to dating, a lot of women, right, are out here saying they're not getting the type of man that they feel they deserve. They're still getting the same type of men. I'm going to tell you exactly why. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because this is a you problem. This is a you problem. You know what? There are a lot of women out here, especially women my age and up, because I'm 49. I'll be 50 this October. And I see this time and time again. I see these women in these various lives talking about how, talking about these men and the ones that they're attracted, and their energy never lies. They have the nastiest energy, and they call it passion. No, honey, your energy and who you are internally is straight nasty. It's nasty. And that's exactly why you're attracting these men. Because one thing I know about God ain't never going to bring you anybody who's good for you. Because you're nasty. You're a nasty person. And internally, you're off balance. See, you need to come to terms with who you are, baby. And heal. I love it when people come and say, oh yeah, oh no, that shit you projected on me. No, honey. First of all, number one, when I was in this live today, I wasn't even talking about her. But see, this is what happens when you take things personally. I was talking in general about the many masses of women that I come across who their energy is nasty. That's why I said energy never lies. She couldn't say anything else behind that because, baby, I feel your energy. I am an empath. I see your soul, baby, and your soul ain't right with you. You still hurt and you still bitter, and you need to fix that shit. God ain't never gonna give you what you want, which is a decent man, until you fix that. And one thing I notice about people who are negative, there's always a few others right behind them, and I'm just steady listening. They're combative. They don't want to listen. They overtalk people. That's a nasty ass vibe. See, that's why I'm a self-love coach. Why? Because when I was married for 18 years, I was one that I did have a lot of anger issues. I didn't display them outside my home, but I could be a terror sometimes in my home. I could be a terror in my homes a lot of times because I was unhappy. And when I came to my awakening and I started my spiritual journey, I had to do some work. I would be positive and good to other people, but when I wasn't good in my home, that was a problem. I had to face that shit and I had to fix me. I was one who I used to always get along to go along. I didn't speak up for myself. I allowed people to sometimes do me any kind of way. Well, honey, I learned to have boundaries. I learned to love myself a lot, to speak up for myself. And I learned also that I had to put me first over everybody else, because that's the problem. A lot of these women are bitter. You still angry at the motherfuckers you used to be married to. You need to fucking grow. And my thing is this: you ain't never, and I say this, and I can say this with conviction, because I'm a believer, and can't nobody do shit about it. I believe without a doubt. See, the way God is nothing but an energy. It knows when you're off balance. And it's not gonna give you what you want. So yeah, you're gonna keep meeting those same people, you're gonna keep meeting those same men, and you're just gonna be miserable as fuck. And you're gonna have a bunch of miserable motherfuckers with you. That's just how it is, unfortunately, for many. My thing is this: I feel like this, ladies, those who, if you are socializing with other women and other people, or if you keep attracting the same thing, please sit with yourself and look at you. Are you not tired of that shit? Ain't you tired of being fucking bitter as hell? Aren't you tired of not receiving the goodness that you think you deserve? So if you think you deserve, why not fucking do something different? Why not? This is a you problem. You have to change you. You have to do better at being a better you. And stop using passion, oh, I'm passionate, as a reason to be loud. Just because you fucking loud don't mean you right. Because you're not. You're not right. I can feel the hurt. I can feel your pain. Whether people realize it or not, I feel their pain. I feel it. And it's sad. You're going to stay that way until you recognize. And sometimes God is going to take you through a hard journey to get there. He is. I'm telling you. I pray that, women who are going through that wake up. Listen, I'm here to help any woman that wants to change her mindset. It could be done. It can definitely be done. It's up to you. This is definitely a you problem. These dating sites, I know it's difficult sometimes to be on these dating sites and you're still attracting certain type of men. When you're somebody who is also someone of goodness like me, you attract good and bad. I went on a dating site and I refused to pay for dating sites, so ain't doing none of them ones you gotta pay for. I'm just not gonna do it. I went through Facebook dating. And let me tell you something, if you go through there and just like keep going, as you meet people, you're gonna, and keep focusing on what your intention is and see the type of guy that you want in your life and stick to that and keep doing your affirmations about the type of relationship that you know you deserve. As you meet people, stand on your boundaries, because you're gonna have some that's gonna try you. And a lot of times these are tests from God to see, are you still gonna do that same old shit? Or are you gonna change and stand on what you say who you are? And as you stand on that, on those boundaries, and you start moving, the right one gonna come along. You watch. I'm telling you. This is all about you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do something different? I know I had to do something totally different in order to get what I knew I deserved. And I'm so grateful every day that I stood on my boundaries. I blocked and deleted men that I knew didn't deserve me, because I was not going to entertain them, and I wouldn't allow loneliness or being single to keep me with certain men. And I refuse to even date people based off of just because I'm bored. Nah, nope. Not bored. Found other things to do in my spare time. Nope. That's why I have talents, to use them to fill up time. That's what I did. That's what you got to do, and you got to make it very clear. If you keep going and keep weeding out the bad ones, the good one will come. Some of y'all just don't want to fucking do no work. And you don't want to look at why you're attracting these men, because you don't want to face your goddamn self. Because internally, some of y'all, some of y'all ain't good inside. A lot of y'all are hurting, and that's why you acting the way you act. Just bitter and mean, and every time you see it's always these men problem. It's always the men problem. No, this is something with you. This is a you problem. Grow. Do better. Some of y'all emotions, even over the age of 50, y'all emotions is still out of fucking whack. Y'all ain't never learned to master your emotions. Just turmoil inside and out. And do you think I want to bring that to another motherfucker? Hell no, he don't. Because don't nobody good deserve somebody that's like your ass. And that's a real motherfucking thing. Alright, y'all, I got to go. Later.